everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a book review and it is of Paper Towns by John Green. So this book tells the story of Quentin and Margot. They were neighbours and childhood friends, but one day they discovered a body in a park, and ever since then they have kind of separated and grown up in very different ways and become two very different people. Margot has become one of these very unique girls, and she's kind of strange and people have very different ideas about her. Some people think she's a bitch, some people worship her like a god, and then Quentin has become this kind of music gaming geek. And it's all set from Quentin's point of view from a night when Margot turns up at his window, lets herself in and says, "I want to take you on an adventure." Now she's quite well known for these adventures, and she's also known for running away, which is what happens after this night of mayhem that they cause. She runs away, and this time Quentin feels something different. You know, her parents are kind of given up by this point, thinking she'll come home when she's hungry or run out of money, and then the police are just like, she's a teenage runaway, it happens all the time. Just thinks there's something different this time in the way that she said goodbye and the way that things are happening. There is something else going on here. So it kind of takes it upon himself to try and find Margot. In the process of searching for Margot through clues that she left and also clues from her friends and from her family and all different types of things, he starts to realise that his idea of Margot may not actually be the real Margot, and that is the thing that is like the universal question of this book. Because I think a lot of with John Green's books, he kind of has a question of the book, like a moral of the story, a question of the book, something that leaves an impression on you for you to think about, and that definitely happened with this book for me. Is the impression you give out one that is actually one that is you? You know, do you give an accurate perception to other people of the person inside? Do you adjust yourself for different people? And that's something that Quentin discovers a lot through this book, is that Margot is many different things to many different people. That's when he starts to discover that maybe he doesn't even know the real Margot, because he's pretty sure like he's like in love. It's pretty obvious that he has a crush and infatuation with this girl, but after a while he starts to think, do I actually know the real Margot? Am I in love with the real girl? So it does ask a lot about perception and reality and how you come across to other people, but it's all done in a quite subtle way throughout the whole book. There's no like massive life lessons thrown in your face. It's very subtly done, which is something that John Green does very, very well. There were some times when I kind of wanted to punch Margot in the face for hurting Quentin, because I was just like, no, he's lovely, don't hurt him. But I can kind of understand, you know, why she did the things that she did and why she hurt the people that she did hurt in the end. I didn't get the emotional connection that I did get with some of John Green's other books. That was no fault of John Green's writing. I think that was just a personal thing of mine. I don't know, just something didn't click with me and this book. It's nothing against the book, but it just didn't have the same emotional thing that I had with like The Fault in Our Stars. I mean, that has everyone on the floor crying within like 20 minutes of starting reading it. This didn't have that kind of heartbreak and that like when you're reading it you're just like, I don't want to read this because it's gonna break my heart. It didn't have that. I was just like wanting to finish it because I was sucked in, but I didn't like get personally like emotionally involved like I have with his other work. So in that sense, possibly it's probably my least favourite. I haven't read Will Grayson yet, so, but that's a collaboration book, so but yeah, I would say it's like bottom of the pile, but still that's like the worst of the best. So overall I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because the story was just so well gelled together and it was a mystery, which is different. But I did like it and I thought it was very well done, and the whole references to like paper towns and like the copyright issues with towns and maps, that was really interesting. I never knew that, so I also learnt something. Every day is a school day when John Green's involved. You will never regret reading a John Green novel. Your heart might, but you won't. Thank you very much for watching. If you wish to subscribe to my channel, you can do so by clicking down below. All my social networking links are down there as well if you want to stalk me. If you wish to comment or like this video, you can also do that down below. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you very, very soon with brand new videos. Bye bye.